Hello everyone, and welcome back to Turkish Spotlight Secrets, the channel where we uncover the real stories behind Turkey's brightest stars. Today, we're exploring a headline-making partnership that has the entire industry talking. Barış Arduç quietly stepping in to help Elçin Sangu turn her secret directing dream into reality. Grab your coffee, hit like and subscribe, and let's dive into the details you haven't heard anywhere else. 1. A friendship forged in fiction. Most fans were introduced to Barış and Elçin through the runaway hit romantic comedy Trajectories, playing Mimor and Defin. They delivered a love story so believable that viewers insisted the feelings had to be real. What few realized was that, when the cameras cut, the two actors were having deep, career-driven conversations about where Turkish television could go next and how they could grow beyond typecasting. According to crew members from those early days, the duo would linger on set after rehearsals, sketching ideas in notebooks, alternative endings, spin-off plots, even discussing cinematography styles they both admired in European cinema. It was in those quiet moments, between takes and costume changes, that a genuine artistic bond took root. To the seed of a dream. Fast forward to a late-night rap party 3 years ago. Surrounded by cast and crew, Elçin confessed a dream she'd carried since drama school. One day, I want to direct a film that puts a complex female lead at the center of a psychological story. Something raw and modern. Barry's already respected for his thoughtful preparation and curiosity about filmmaking. Didn't laugh or shrug it off. He responded, "Then let's figure out how to make that happen." No paparazzi photos, no press release. Just two artists making a pact in a dimly lit corner of a studio canteen. 3. Writing in secret. Cut to the pandemic lull of 2021, with productions halted and schedules suddenly open. Elçin dove into writing, spent isolated months in Bodrum, workshopping script drafts over Zoom with a tiny circle of trusted theater friends. The story she shaped was Burr Adam Jerry One Step Back, a neo-noir drama about a successful radio presenter whose carefully built life unravels when she's forced to confront a repressed childhood memory. Sources say the first draft was good, but rough. Character motivations were muddled, the third act wobbled, and the budget projections were daunting. Financing a female-driven psychological film without guaranteed international distribution is risky in the Turkish market. Elçin considered shelving the idea until trajectories royalties or a streaming deal could bankroll it. Enter Barış. For Barış's silent investment. Unbeknownst to tabloids, Barış had incorporated a small production outfit, Lotos Pictures, in early 2022. His aim? Develop auteur-minded projects that mainstream studios avoid. When he learned that Elçin's script was languishing, he requested a private table read. 2 days later, he called her with 3 statements. "The story is yours to command. I won't touch the creative. Lotos will cover 60% of pre-production if you're ready to direct. You're not allowed to quit" on page 97. Industry insiders confirm the pair then spent 7 weekends in a rented loft in Galata, storyboarding each sequence by hand. Barry's, true to his promise, never dictated story changes. He functioned as sounding board, budget strategist, and cheerleader, even assembling an advisory board of cinematographers and festival programmers. 5. Casting against expectations. One of the first hurdles was casting the male lead opposite Elçin's protagonist. Streaming executives suggested a big-name heartthrob to guarantee international sales, but Elçin insisted on authenticity over celebrity. Rumor says Barış quietly auditioned for a supporting role and deliberately performed badly so the financiers would stop pressuring Elçin to put a marquee star in every frame. Whether myth or method, the ploy worked. The role went to theater actor Kutay Ştemir, virtually unknown on television but revered on Istanbul's independent stage circuit. Kutay later told Cumhuriyet newspaper, "I signed on because I sensed a fearless vision in both of them." They weren't chasing ratings, they were chasing truth. 6. A set fueled by trust. Principal photography began last autumn in the fog-swept streets of Ayvalık. Crew diaries reveal a set culture unlike standard TV dramas. meditation sessions at dawn, open mic story circles at night, and a strict no-ego policy posted on every trailer door. Barry's visited only twice, each time keeping to Video Village, declining autograph requests, so the focus remained on Elkin's direction. One assistant camera operator recalls a night shoot where equipment failure threatened to derail an intricate tracking shot. Elkin, visibly stressed, stepped away to regroup. Moments later, Barış appeared beside her, handed her a thermos of sage tea, and said, "First breathe, then lead." The shot was completed 40 minutes later and made the final cut. 7 whispers from the private screening. Post-production wrapped in March, culminating in a hush-hush friends and family screening at Istanbul Modern's Micro Cinema. Feedback reportedly left the director teary-eyed. A veteran critic whispered that Burr Adam Jerry feels like early Polanski filtered through Anatolian folklore. A startling fusion. Attendees noticed Barry standing in the back row throughout, fist gently pressed beneath his chin. When the lights came up, he exited first, letting Elkin absorb the applause alone. Later, in the lobby, he told the colorist, "I didn't do this to be seen. I did it so her voice could be heard." 8. The industry reacts. Within 48 hours, word reached streaming giants. A multi-platform bidding war reportedly erupted, with at least 2 global services offering theatrical plus digital release packages. The Ministry of Culture has hinted it may submit the film for Best International Feature consideration if a festival premiere aligns. Female directors across Turkey took to Twitter, hailing the news as a crack in the glass ceiling. Young film students are already dissecting leaked stills for color palette clues. Academic panels are being proposed on the Arduç Sangu model, actor-led production as path to auteur cinema. 9. What this means for Barış. Observers note that Barış's involvement signals a strategic shift. By backing boundary-pushing narratives rather than starring in formula series, he's positioning himself as Turkey's answer to Brad Pitt's Plan B entertainment, parlaying star power into green-lighting daring projects. Sources say Lotus Pictures has 2 more female-driven scripts in development, each with budgets under €2 million, aiming squarely at festival circuits. Will Barış return to leading man roles? Absolutely. Insiders insist, but only if the scripts challenge him or finance more passion projects. As one agent quipped, he's trading short-term ratings for long-term legacy. 10. Elkin's next horizon. As for Elkin, she's already story-sketching her sophomore feature, an Anatolian Gothic thriller set in a snow-locked mountain village. Though production is at least a year away, guess who's rumored to be quietly reserving financing? Yes, once again, Barış. For now, she's focused on festival strategy, rehearsing Q&A panels in English and Italian, determined to present her film not just as a Turkish achievement, but as a universal story about memory, identity, and the courage to confront one's past. Final thoughts? In an industry obsessed with gossip, the tale of Barış Arduç and Elçin Sangu offers something rarer. Evidence that genuine friendship can evolve into professional empowerment, reshaping careers and perhaps the entire landscape of Turkish cinema. So, dear viewers, will Burr Adam Jerry live up to the whispers? Will Barış's bet on Elkin pay off at the box office and on the festival circuit? And most importantly, are we witnessing the birth of a new creative era led by artists investing in each other's dreams? Let us know in the comments. If you're as excited as we are, smash that like button, subscribe for more in-depth stories, and hit the bell so you never miss a secret from the spotlight. Thank you for watching Turkish Spotlight Secrets. See you in the next video. Take care and goodbye.